All of us science communicators have gotten our goat got so many times over this. Someone will pop into the comments and say something like, "Oh, evolution is just a theory," and dismissal. So we're flooding the application with explanations of scientific theories. Because the word theory has a great weight to it when you're talking science. In common usage, theory implies you're making a guess. Like when you think you know how something around you works and you say, "I have a theory." Sure, that's a correct colloquial use of theory. But words have different meanings in different contexts. In science, the word theory means more than that, like so much more than that. It demands reverence. If you're guessing how something works in science, what you have is a hypothesis, which is a far cry from a theory. You still need to test your hypothesis with experiments and see if there's any way you can break it. In fact, any scientist in the field should be able to reproduce your experiment. Then they're going to try to take it to task and break it down with their own experiments. Only after an explanation has undergone strict scrutiny and has been repeatedly tested, and all available data marks that explanation as valid, and there's scientific consensus, only then are you sitting on a theory. Now think about the weight of the word theory attached to these words. The theory of relativity, electromagnetic theory, the theory of evolution, germ theory, atomic theory, cell theory, and the theory of plate tectonics. See what I mean? If it's a scientific theory, it means it's legit. Because theories are the embodiment of current scientific understanding. So if you want to isolate and demean any specific theory on that list, first I'd ask you to check your biases. But if you're still unconvinced, or if you're just a good scientist, then you're under obligation to show how the explanation doesn't work using the scientific method under strict scrutiny. And if you can do that and show that a scientific theory isn't valid using the scientific method, then you can demote it to a superseded theory. Like how Louis Pasteur demoted the theory of spontaneous generation, or how Darwin's evolution by natural selection won out over Lamarckian evolution. Einstein's relativity explains things Newton's gravity can't. Science is a work in progress in the search for truth, and in that way I think it's beautiful.